latest today. Marty, what do we have in store?
Well, it depends on where you're at. Red flag conditions this afternoon, so red flag warnings are up for the San Luis Valley from noon until 8. You can see the sky is clear. The air is very dry. It's cool. So right now it's only in the 30s, and that's true for many of the mountain valleys right now. And again, that's just an indication of the dryness of the atmosphere, which is not the case in eastern Colorado, where we had some thunderstorms last night, as you know, and we even have some patchy low clouds around this morning with 40s and 50s. So that'll keep this area from having to worry too much about the fire weather conditions today. So that'll all be confined to the higher terrain south and west of Pueblo. By 4 o'clock, FUTURECAST shows the clouds building up primarily over the higher terrain, and maybe a few sprinkles, but through 4 o'clock we wouldn't expect any significant thunderstorm activity. And we are going to get a little warmer today. Mixture of 70s and 80s in eastern Colorado. You have to get up pretty high to run into the 60s and 70s. The southern valley should be around 80 or so. I think around the Pikes Peak region, 60s to near 70 in Teller County, mostly 70s through Colorado Springs this afternoon. We'll get a pretty decent southerly breeze to pick up here around Colorado Springs, maybe between 10 and 20 miles an hour. Might be a little bit more of a westerly component at times across some of the mountain areas. Looking for lower 80s along the Arkansas River from Canyon City eastward to Pueblo, and generally 70s on the higher terrain to the south and west of town. If we're going to have some showers or thunderstorms today, they are most likely to occur really as we head into the evening hours. And FUTURECAST shows a scattering of showers trying to come off the mountains as they did late yesterday. I don't think they'll be as numerous today. I don't think they're going to be likely to produce real heavy rain, but you see some yellow show up on the map, so some brief bursts of rain are certainly a possibility, as well as some gusty wind and a little lightning. Those will then move off to the east through about midnight and then finally fall apart. Tomorrow morning, as the air dries out, which it will, it's less likely we'll have to worry about any low clouds. When you wake up tomorrow morning, generally 40s and 50s at lower elevations, but the dry air will still allow the air to cool off into the 30s across the mountain areas. Now, some areas have some sunshine this morning, others not yet. And you can see Highway 115 and Turkey Creek, we're kind of peering out from underneath that deck of low clouds. It's generally situated along the south of the Arkansas River right now. We're in for a real warm week, and overall, although we'll have some slight chances for showers, not a lot of rain, and because of the wind and some of the drier air in place and the heats, we'll be worried about some fire weather. Again, that's already starting in some areas today, and we'll talk about that coming up soon.
Alrighty, thanks. And we can expect kind of a sunshiny day today?
I think for a good chunk of the day, once we clear the low clouds out, I think we'll be okay. Most of the afternoon should be okay. It's this evening if we're going to have some showers around it. That'll probably happen.
Could be a little spotty and rainy already. Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.
Now,